All right, here. Today I'm going to make my predictions for this Sunday's race at the Phoenix International Speedway. I expect this race to be really wild and very intense. But before I get any further, I want to add that I am doing a Pick 5 contest for this weekend's race. And how a Pick 5 contest works, well, it's pretty simple. All you're going to have to do is go down below to the comment section and type in who you think is going to finish inside the top 5. If you go 5 for 5, you get a Chase Briscoe Dirt Racing Diet Edge t-shirt and an autographed hero card of your choice. But if you go 4 for 5, you get an unsigned hero card of your choice. But go down below and comment. You never know. You may win a prize. But let's get started.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
All right, here. Before I get into my top 5, I'm going to break down your final 4 drivers. Your final 4 drivers are consisting of the 2 car of Brad Keselowski from Team Penske, the 9 car of Chase Elliott from Team Hendrick, the 11 car of Denny Hamlin from Joe Gibbs Racing, and the 22 car of Joey Logano from Team Penske. So you got 2 Fords, a Toyota, and a Chevy in this Sunday's race at Phoenix competing for the championship. But Brad Keselowski, who's driving the 2 car this Sunday, his average finish at Phoenix is 13.5. While on the other hand, Chase Elliott, who's driving the 9 this Sunday, his average finish at Phoenix is 13.0. A little better than Keselowski, but he has less starts than Keselowski does at Phoenix. Then you get the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. His average finish at Phoenix is 11.1. And then you got Joey Logano, whose average finish is 14.348. But heading into Sunday, Denny Hamlin is statistically the favorite, but Logano won in the spring, so it's going to make things really interesting. But let's get into my top 5. Right here, my top 5 is pretty much right there. You can see it. But winning this Sunday's race, in my opinion, is going to be the 22 car of Joey Logano. Joey Logano started off the season extremely hot. Won Las Vegas, won Phoenix, and then NASCAR got shut down, and NASCAR resumed. And Logano wasn't really competitive. He was a top 15 car at best, but he really didn't get things going in the right direction until the playoffs started, and then he won Kansas, and then look at Logano now. He's the favorite, in my opinion, to win Sunday's race, right beside Denny Hamlin. But I got Joey Logano winning at Phoenix and getting his 2nd championship. So Logano wins it all. 2nd place, I think, is going to be the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Harvick had a big disappointment ending in Martinsville a week ago, where it came down to 1 corner on the last lap. And he had to pass Kyle Busch, and he ended up wrecking Kyle Busch and himself. But I think Kevin Harvick's going to enter this weekend furious and frustrated, and you never know. He might lead all 312 laps Sunday, and he's going to be mad. I'm just going to hate to be around him. Kevin Harvick should be in the Final 4, without a doubt. But I think Kevin Harvick's probably going to be a contender for Sunday's race. 3rd place, I'm going to have to give it to the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. Hamlin, like I said, average finish is 11.1, which is not that bad. And then 4th place, my bad, is going to be the 19 car of Martin Truex Jr. Truex didn't make it to the Final 4, but he was in the round of 8. And who knows? What if Truex passed Kyle Busch at Texas just a couple weeks ago? Truex will be in a conversation because he'll be in the Final 4 because he would have won that race. It's just crazy how one pass can change a whole season. Look at Kevin Harvick. Look at Martin Truex Jr. They're just crazy. But I think Truex is going to round out the 2020 season with a strong top 5 finish. But rounding out your top 5, I think it's going to be the 9 car Chase Elliott. He's a playoff driver, and I expect him to be running in the top 10 for majority of the day. One driver that is not inside my top 5 is the 2 car Brad Keselowski. I think since every year there's usually a driver that somehow finds himself outside the top 10 for majority of the race. And I think this year's going to happen to be the 2 car Brad Keselowski. But I might be wrong. But my dark horse for Sunday is going to be the 42 car of Matt Kenseth. Not just him, you got the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson and the 14 car of Clint Bowyer. All three of these drivers are entering that could possibly be their final career NASCAR race in an all series. So I expect them all to be running extremely well. And I like to see them all go out with strong finishes and possibly a win, but I highly doubt it's going to happen just because the fact that you got a couple of drivers racing for a championship and you would hate to interfere with that. But I like to see Kenseth and Bowyer and Johnson run really well this weekend at Phoenix. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me on that. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe. And you never know. Next year when we come to Daytona and make my predictions, you might see Kenseth or Johnson or Bowyer back running the 500. But please like and subscribe.